Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Stainless Steel outside the besieged Barcelona. And I was just having a quick look before I started recording as to what we can do to maybe try hold out here. And I've noticed that the actual besieging army has very little infantry or kind of non-horse related troops. Which means they're going to really struggle to get any siege equipment up to the walls. If these guys join in, it'll be more of a problem. But it should give us a turn or two to sort things out. So I'm going to get some spear militia here. I should also probably just get a priest up in this part of the world, I think. But I could definitely do with some more mercenaries over there in general. But we don't really have any troops to send over. We're besieging Valencia. There's a pretty tough force inside. We've only really got spearmen, so we'll probably have to pull back from that. Especially as this large Aragonese force is still causing problems for us. Elsewhere, we're trying to draw together a new army from something, just so we've got some level of force to go with. You can join him, so again, it's not a spectacular force. My hope is that we can at least give you something to work with. I'm just aware that there's only a diplomat there, that's fine. We do also have a modest force up here. We've actually got some decent cavalry. But I don't really want to go to war or attack the Kingdom of Leon anymore. Because they are very much favoured by the Pope. And I'm very much not favoured by the Pope. Although I would like to take out something like Leon, which is making a lot of money for the Kingdom of Leon. So I could try to get up there and attack it, but this force is big. I don't know if it's big enough for us to really take on. So I'm going to pull back to the other side of this fort temporarily. We can finally start upgrading some places. 3,800. We should have enough next turn. So I can do a little bit of recruitment in Oporto. You, and you. Just going to make sure we have enough to get Lisbon upgraded next turn. So I don't want to spend too much of my money. Over here at Granada, we've got an okay force, but it's very battered overall. Desert cavalry we can retrain, that's probably alright. Blacksmith wouldn't be a bad decision to put down here. Still a long time for a lot of this stuff can be re-recruited. I will get the additional cavalry here, or I would, but that would knock out our chances of getting Lisbon upgraded. So I'm actually going to stop that because I want Lisbon upgraded next turn. I don't think there's much more we can do. Captain Paolo is unfortunately going to be a sacrifice to keep Mendo away for a turn. Lots of Inquisitors around, we've got to be careful of them.
Your orders, noble one.
I did have a plan to maybe push towards Fez, but we'd have to deal with these two Moorish forces. Only because between myself and Sicily, we can probably do some good work on them, and even if I can't make any progress up north against my Catholic enemies, I might be able to make some progress against my Islamic ones. I could send these forces to go join up with Tenorio if he survives long enough. But I don't think there's much more we can do this turn, so I'm just going to end the turn and see what happens. Sicily's pulling back from Iran, that's not ideal. Oh yes, of course we've got a princess over in northern Italy at the moment. I was trying to get the Genoans to come and attack Kingdom of Aragon. I don't think it's going to happen. But they do seem to be heading that way. I don't know how long our peace and our alliance will last with Genoa. I hope it lasts for a long time because they are pretty powerful. And they've got powerful Italian militia. Please don't attack my priests, I need them. You want me to up my kind of you want me to up the standing of Catholics in the area? You're trying to excommunicate and burn my priests. but my priest has survived. That's good, actually. That will give them. That should give them a bonus piety for surviving kind of an Inquisitor's Inquisition, I suppose you could say. We are at war with England, but I don't really consider that a major concern because they are a little far away. I doubt they'll come lay siege all the way down here. Yes, okay, so it was a jihad for Constantinople. That's why we keep on having vision of it. And what are the Moors going to do? Is that force going back on the ships? It is. That's arguably quite useful for me. I think pushing into North Africa is probably our best decision. You'll go for Cordoba. That's kind of okay, actually. I don't really see that being a huge concern. Unless you've got a really high quality force there, I think we'll be able to rebut that. You know, they have to have a really high quality force, because numerically, looking at the banners there, they don't seem to have that much more than us. In fact, we might even have more than them. We'll have a look. Actually, what's Leon going to do? Leon have also got 2 cardinals, which is a problem for us. And that's a big force of Leon over there. I don't know what they're going to do, because we don't really have the option to take Leon on that much at the moment. That's just a diplomat. Are you coming for a ceasefire? No, you're not. Sadly. It'd be wonderful if you were, but you're not. I really want to knock out Lyon because it's got not necessarily the whole faction, but the actual place of Lyon, because it's got so much trade going in and out of it. It's really worth a lot of money for them, and I'd like that money to be for myself, really. I'd be curious to see what this big force of Aragon does. So you're joining in that force there. Okay, that's curious. So you're heading to relieve Valencia, from what I can tell. That's not a problem. And that other army is pulling back from Aragon. That's from Barcelona, actually. That means we should be able to break out at Barcelona. That's pretty good. Maybe we can use the force at Toledo for like a 2-pronged assault on Leon. I'll have a think. Maybe we can push on Burgos, but really Leon is my kind of jewel of the Mediterranean that I want actually for myself. Not that we're in the Mediterranean, but it's in a phrase, I think. I need to get my forces out of Valencia, though, because there's no way you're going to survive against that much larger force. King Lucas, where can we send you that's safe? Not really anywhere. Send you to a fort, I suppose.
Move out.
Right, you're going to pull back to here. Yes, I'll lift the siege, that's not a problem. I'm putting a fort here. You're going to pull out of there. You're going to go here. Inside the fort. Okay, they can still make it round. That's kind of annoying, actually. That's kind of annoying. Right, we'll do that in a second. Oh no, one of our priests has died. Joaquim of Portugal. That's not good. Genoa and Aragon are at war. Excellent. I thought they might be going that way. That's excellent news. We lost 2 priests. That's pretty bad, actually. So we want to be getting more priests out. We'll get them out around Granada, because that's where a lot of the issues seem to be stemming from. We still don't have enough money to upgrade Lisbon. We'll get another priest out at Oporto, it's fine. You can take some additional troops in this force here. This force is now becoming decent. So we've lost another... We've lost another cardinal. We still have 1 left, so we'll still take part in the election. That's not ideal.
Your orders,
You
number one.
maybe come and deal with this force here.
God will be with us, men. To battle.
Desert cavalry, peasant crossbowmen, desert archers.
Delivering us.
I want to get rid of them because they're going to be costing me money here.
Honorably, my lord. God will help the faithful prevail.
And then we'll try push this force down towards Moorish territory, I think. At least that's the plan, of course. No plan. Survives contact with the enemy, as they say. This is only a rebel force. This shouldn't cause us too much problem. This is a very experienced spear unit. Goodness me. Maybe you took part in the Crusades a long time ago. We haven't taken part in any crusade personally in a long time because we haven't really been strong enough to do so. Right, let's crack on, shall we? Are they running? Or they're just pulling back to the hill? They're just pulling back to the hill, that's not a problem. I'm not thrilled by the skirmisher cavalry, that's for sure. Right, you guys go into skirmish mode. We're going to go after the skirmisher cavalry initially. You can go for the peasant crossbowmen. I actually think their desert cavalry probably beat our Jinetes just because of the numerical superiority. Especially if you're going for that. That's not what I really wanted you to fire on. I didn't really want you to fire on the archers. I wanted you to fire on the desert cavalry, please. Are you pushing here? Okay, that's fine. Now you can pull back. Maybe try chase down that cavalry over there if possible. Or just push into these peasant... Push into the peasant infantry, that's fine.
Victory will be ours.
Although we didn't push into them at a particularly high speed, so let's pull back a little bit. Oh, gotta watch out. Okay, this might have been a poor decision. Get our general out of there, he's in a bad way. Yeah, we need to get our general moving. Against that desert cavalry, that was a real bad mistake on my part. I need you two guys to keep attacking those desert cavalry, please. I think they're out of ammo now, as far as I can tell. We're not out of ammo just yet. But I do need my general just a little bit safer at the moment. Fine, you're going to have to charge them, which I don't really want to do, because there's only 16 of them left. Now pull out of there. You guys stop running away now, please, just attack them. Our general's had a really bad day with this skirmisher cavalry. They're routing, take them out. Right, let's get our general over here, let's follow the main fight now. I'm trying to get my infantry forward to attack here. Well, actually, you guys can group together, that's fine. Take down this peasant infantry, because that's got the general in it, so if we knock that out, or the captain I should say, then it shouldn't be too much of a problem. There's a lot of ranged troops here. Yeah, if we take out this peasant infantry, I don't think we need to worry too much. We're taking more losses here than I would perhaps like. That's okay. Okay, he's fleeing, excellent. Just push forward now. Spearmen attack there, spearmen. Our cavalry can go after these peasant crossbowmen. Jinetes can go after those desert archers, and that should be the battle. You crash into the side of these lads, and they should rout. These guys should rout momentarily. Yeah, nearly it now. There we go.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
So lost a few too many skirmish cavalry there, because their own desert cavalry were proving troublesome, but at least we managed to win the fight there. So we should earn a little bit more money from Silves now. Now you're going to come stand on the bridge for me. I think that would be a wise decision. We've got no other forces. I mean, I don't really want to leave Lisbon completely undefended, if entirely possible.
Yes?
You can maybe go after Captain Carlos here. How much? Let's have a look. We're probably losing some to... Yeah, we're losing a little bit here. I think it's under corruption and other. We're losing about 1,000 a turn due to these rebels in our lands. Who's here? We need to repair these bits of land as well. Repair the castle and the stonemason's hut. Not that's going to help our economy at all. But let's get some more troops here. Keep this force growing. King Lucas is in a bad way. One extra unit of spearmen isn't going to help him really. Now up here at Barcelona. Yeah, Aragon is excommunicated and Genoa has attacked them, which is excellent. I still don't really want to push forward, but they have now got a siege ram, so we might need to soon. I'm just aware there's still very few troops inside here. We'll see. Now over here, they've got a lot of cavalry, but so do we. If we attack them, the Pope is not going to be happy. The Pope's going to die soon.
Yes? God will see justice served in our battles. Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
So there's the prince. Oh, that's a lot of cavalry, my word. That's more cavalry than we've got. Is that something we can take on? That's a lot of heavy cavalry. How are you as commander? Marks of war is not ideal. Let's give it a go. I need to start cutting down some of Kingdom of Leon, and that army's not doing. My army there isn't doing much at the moment. It's just kind of sitting there without really achieving much. So we need it to achieve something, if entirely possible. Now we are expecting reinforcements to arrive. We have some heavy cavalry and some light cavalry. We definitely have more in the way of infantry than they do. That may not necessarily work in our favour, we'll have to see. Ooh, what's this over here? This is a cool building. It's kind of half in the hill. Technically we can use that to our advantage because it's a hill. Not on this side, but over here we might be able to. We'll just have to see if that's something that we could reasonably consider using to our advantage. We'll set up near it for sure. We'll do this. I don't really want to use my light cavalry in this battle. I prefer for them to be used in the other one.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in bravery.
I'm actually going to use my my infantry here, I think, because I want my light cavalry to stay alive for when I have to fight this other force. But I will commit my general here at least, because this is the prince. If we can take him out, that'd be useful. But my skirmish cavalry would be very useful at taking out their heavy cavalry, as we've seen kind of in other times beforehand. I'm not sure how good the Bedouins will be though. I might leave them behind, because they're light infantry, not technically spearmen. You attack here, and this cavalry proof, so they are going to be charged into. They're going to. This initial spear unit is going to be destroyed. as far as I can tell. Yeah, it's already down to 30. But once our... yeah, they're going to rout. That's understandable. They've taken the brunt of the charge. That's what I expected. Once we get our own melee cavalry involved here, we should be able to turn the tide. I'd rather use one unit of... can't talk. Lose one unit of spearmen and keep my skirmisher cavalry ready for their cavalry when their cavalry arrives to attack us. We get the Bedouins involved actually. Now that the initial unit's been destroyed. Okay, we slain the enemy general. Excellent.
Now his men will lose heart.
Right. Let us get back on some form of a level footing here. You guys go there. You guys go up here. It's fine. Now where are they coming from? They're coming through the trees. That's not ideal, actually. So we're gonna have to let's just pause for a second. I'd actually rather pull back to here. Let them come to us as best possible. It's going to tire out our troops, but I think it'll be worth it. And we'll get our own general back there as well, our own heavy cav. Let's get you guys on skirmish. I know there is a ballista here as well, but we should be okay. There's a skirmisher cavalry as well. They do have their own skirmisher cavalry that we've got to watch out for. So we lost a whole unit of spearmen there, but that's probably okay. Because like I said, I want to keep my skirmisher cavalry alive for the next engagement against, because they've got a lot of skirmisher cavalry as well. If their mailed knights are charging, I'm more than happy to send my skirmisher cavalry forward to attack them. These mailed knights will struggle to catch up and they'll lose a lot of strength here. I imagine their own skirmisher cavalry might countercharge at some point. Let's slow this down. But yeah, this is what I want to say my skirmisher cavalry, because actually heavy cavalry really struggle against the kind of lighter cavalry. Right, their skirmisher cavalry are now charging. You guys need to get out of there. No, don't charge them, don't charge them. Get out of there. Come on. You two can attack them. You just join up now with the other cavalry because you've run out of ammo. That's fine. You guys go after them. Because, I mean, now our own archers are charging, so let's see if we can pull back and use our archers to our advantage. I do need you guys to run, though, that's for sure. We've got feudal knights, general's bodyguard. I'm not too worried about the Hinnantes in general. I'm more concerned about the heavy cav over here. These guys are going to, again, hurt. Our infantry are going to die very quickly here. Actually, go after the general's bodyguard. That's what I want more. Because we might have a rout if we're not entirely careful here. Because our infantry is struggling, to say the least. Come on. If we take out their general, that'll work in our favour. Their Bedouin light infantry's charging in. We're having a little bit of a rout here. We need to be a little bit careful. Yeah, our infantry's pretty much routed. Fine. Spear militia there. Let's get all our cavalry together. Let's pull out just for a second because that's our only really surviving force really at the moment. We are kind of losing this battle at the moment. Is it? I'm not sure it is. We've pretty much lost all our infantry, and our cavalry is not far behind. Take out this general. There's only 2 of him left. I know he's got additional hit points, but if we take him out...
My lord, Only half our force remains.
If we take out that general, then nothing else really matters. Because if they lose their general, their morale will shatter. Yes, good. Right, get out of there. Get the cavalry out of there. Our own archers are struggling. Understandably, they're fighting cavalry. It's not really their job. They're routing. Excellent. As are they. Okay, we turn the tide here. Where's the ballista? I don't even know where the ballista... The ballista's still so far away. Charge into these feudal knights, please. You guys come after these unitaires. They've lost their general. We just need to push in now. I mean, we managed to assassinate 2 generals here. It's pretty good, including the heir to the throne, which is very useful.
Only half the enemy force remains. It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle.
We're nearly there.
Forging a worthy victory.
Those feudal knights are still fighting. All due credit to them. Gotta be a little bit careful of my own general's health here. I don't want him to die unnecessarily. Let's find that ballista and kill it before it becomes a problem. So you guys come down here, please. I think everyone else is now dead or routing. I think it is just those ballista left. We'll send them forward. We lost a lot of our mailed knights there, unfortunately, but we were taking on a lot of heavy cavalry from them as well. So it's understandable, I think. Okay, pushing. There we go.
Almighty, our enemy has lost his stomach to fight. We must
Let's
push our advantage.
try and get as many prisoners as we can. We don't need to wrap up everyone, but we may as well try to wrap up as much as we can here. You won't be able to catch up the feudal knights. There's no point in you chasing them, I think. We'll just wrap up this spear militia and the ballista group, and that will do nicely. Everyone after them, please. We should get, you know, a decent amount of troops here to sell. We'll see if we can catch up to those guys. I don't think we can. We'll exit there.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
So we lost 740 troops, probably much halved our force there, but we've completely wiped out these 2 forces here. Including a lot of heavy cavalry, which is good. The Pope won't be happy though.
Yes, take the noble path. Prisoners for profit.
I'll ransom them, that's fine.
The day is ours.
Because
The
I want
enemy
to
has beaten. Your will.
upgrade Lisbon. Be a little bit careful. You're a little bit weak now. And you've got no mercenaries nearby to help you out. Go to here.
Yes, Lord.
I don't think you can be reached by that fairly significant force. We'll see. These 32 troops can go join. Merge them together. And then you head back to Oporto. Okay, we should have enough money. Let's not spend our money unnecessarily. Lisbon needs an upgrade. Now over here at Cordoba, what have we got? We've got a bit of a weird force here. Let's see what we can do.
Send them to hell or worse. March.
It's a lot of cavalry they've got. How are you? Oh, you're the faction leader. That's not ideal. Military-minded, promising commander. You do. Oh, you've got drill master. Excellent. So they can move really quickly, but minus some morale. You will, however, be very hard to kill because you are scarred. You're a renowned victor. Regent, reserved, compassionate victor, dauntless. Okay, so you're plus 1 morale and very hard to kill. Caliph Masara here. And we know he's going to push in probably next turn. And they've got catapults and ballista as well. And they've got a lot of desert cavalry, which doesn't help us out very much. I don't know if that's the one we want to push forward into just yet. We might be able to reinforce them out of Granada, but Granada's got so many people that need retraining. So I'm not sure, really. I think we will just end the turn and see what happens there. That's just one unit. Barcelona is also under siege.
Name the field of battle.
Arguably, we might be better off trying to relieve this siege before others come and join the sieging force.
With God's blessing and yours, we march to battle.
It is a lot of heavy cavalry, but I want to try and...
Be ready to give all for God and kingdom men.
Because if we can get some mercenaries here, it means we might actually be able... If we can break out, we might be able to get some mercenaries outside Barcelona and hold Barcelona going forward, which would be very useful for us, really.
Await my orders.
Right, they're going to be set up here. Most of it is cavalry, so it should work in our favour. We've got very few full units here to work with, so we'll be a little bit careful. Let's get everything firing as best possible. You go here. We've got one unit of actual spearmen, which is not ideal. You come over here. You come over here. They've only got the one ram, so we should be okay. You come... Actually, I want you to come outside the walls as a little bit of a bait, if entirely possible. And we do need to win this, that's for sure. See if we can chase down these light men at arms while they're out of position. Because, again, if we knock out this infantry, the cavalry shouldn't matter. Because they shouldn't have enough... They won't have enough to actually... people to push the ram, because cavalry can't push siege equipment. That's just how the game calculates it, and reasonable suggestions like getting them to dismount their horse don't apply in these circumstances. I don't know why half our forces are over there, but that's fine. Come on, take him out. I don't know why the others are over there, but that's not a problem. I just want these guys to catch up before we get too close to their own cavalry. Come on, Lancers down. That's a terrible charge. You're not even charged in. Okay, their cavalry is pushing in now. We've got to pull back. Pull all the way back, please. You could have had a proper charge there, annoyingly. Right. I don't know if they're going to push forward or not. Looks like they probably won't. It's also gone very dark. Can't see a blooming thing. We might be able to get away with charging in if they don't respond quickly. They have a lot of heavy cavalry. I just want this infantry dead. I want the infantry and the archers dead. Nothing else really matters to me. Potentially even at the loss of the general, I wouldn't mind. Although, of course, if my general would survive, that would be excellent. Right. Now pull back. You've done all... You cannot stay. You cannot stay. You're going to have to pull back immediately because they're going to charge in after us. And we don't have that much strength to work with either. Is their cavalry going to counter-charge? No, but the archers are still firing. Let's have another go at these light men at arms. Just where are those feudal knights there? Just having another go at these light men at arms, taking them out. We've lost another few cavalry in that charge though, so now let's leave. Still 4 of them, 3 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them. Fine, that unit shouldn't be able to push the ram anymore. And then it'll just be the archers we need to kill. So let's try bait the archers forward. If we can bait the archers forward, that would work. We just need to wait for them to be out of position. Their cover is now charging, I think. So let's pull back. If we take out their archers, nothing else should matter, as far as I can tell. If their archers are going to push ahead, which they are, let's take them now. I mean, they're very close to these other forces, but there might be enough. There's only 9 of them we need to kill. And then once those archers are dead, shouldn't be anything else that they can do. And those archers are relatively out of position. Come on. Come on, just crash into them, then run. If they're cavalry charging, that might be a problem. I need those archers dead now. Pull back. Because I think that... yeah, that's all the archers dead. Go, 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 go. Back inside, please. Back inside. ASAP. No, no. I didn't want you to stay there. I want you to keep running. Get back inside. So we had a group of spearmen here to hopefully keep you alive if needs be. Let's get the general inside. If the spearman dies, so be it, but the general needs to get inside here. But at least our archers can fire back now, and so can the towers. Right, spearmen inside, cavalry inside. Let's go. Come on, quickly, 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 before they follow you in. Before they follow you in. Shut the goddamn doors, quickly. Shut those doors, shut those doors, shut those doors. Please move. I need you to move, spearmen. Okay, doors are shut. Excellent. Now we can speed up time and just let our towers do all the work. Excellent. Might even take out the general if we're lucky. If I were them, I would pull back now, because there's literally nothing they can do. Are they just going to sit back there, or are they actually retreating now? They might be retreating. I hope they're retreating, because I don't really want to charge after them. If I was to now exit, your sale has been successful, you may leave the battle. Excellent.
This battle is ended. Only the crows and worms may claim this day as theirs. There is no victor.
Yeah, there is a victor, because they now don't have, I think, any people to push this siege equipment. Yeah, they've only got cavalry. That being said, it's still not going to be hard for them to get this force in here as well, which might prove more problematic. Maybe we could have sent King Lucas up to try and save them. I'm not entirely sure if that would have been a good option or not.
Yes. Approaching, my lord. Continuing tomorrow.
I'm going to recruit a boat. Don't necessarily need the priest here, that's fine. Actually, no, we're not, because I'm determined to upgrade Lisbon, as I've said many times in the past. We do have a navy somewhere, don't we? Oh yes, had to flee up towards Ireland, didn't it?
Yes, my lord.
Let's see if we can get you home to Lisbon for retraining.
Full sails.
There are other pirates nearby. Yeah, we're not very popular with the Pope, that's for sure.
Your will.
Seville doesn't have much. Cordoba, we'll have to see what happens. Send the turn. Sicily's really pushing on the Moors, which is excellent. It's keeping them busy, hopefully. Jihad seems to be fumbling around a little bit, not doing too much. Constantinople's a very worthwhile settlement to take, though. Be very much worth it if they do manage to take it overall. Kingdom of England, again, even though we are at war with them, I don't really have too much concerns with them overall. I'm more concerned about the Moors, Leon and Aragon. It's a big Sicilian force, actually. I'm hoping the force sieging Cordoba might pull back because of it. Okay, they haven't come in this turn. That's interesting. That force is pretty much Salamanca. Salamanca's relatively unguarded. We could consider that as a potential siege target, but there's still two fairly large armies of Leon up by Leon. This diplomat's coming for another chat. Oh no, he's not. He's actually heading off somewhere else. How about that? I still think Leon's a force we can't take on at the moment. Generally. As much as I would like to, I don't really see it being feasible. Especially with a fairly large force coming our way. And they set up a fort, that's curious. Don't see the AI do that very often at all. I mean, they'll besiege my forts, but they don't tend to actually kind of set up their own forts, as far as I can usually tell. Oh boy, this might be problematic. I thought this might happen. You can pull back to the fort, but I don't know if that's that useful for you, to be honest. The king is very much unguarded out here. Pull back. No. Oh boy, we're going to automatically resolve that and hope that he survives, which he does. And he's pulled back to the fort, which is not ideal. Auto-resolving heightens the chance that they're actually going to survive. It's pretty useful. It's such a problematic force that... Okay, that other force is leaving, possibly to go deal with Genoa, so that's good. That buys Barcelona time. I do need to break the siege there, though, because otherwise it's just going to constantly be a problem. Ooh, it's a Princess of the Crusader States. We could speak to them. We might even be able to get some trade going with them, because I think we'll both be on the Mediterranean Sea, one way or another. We need to get out of that fort and retreat back down to somewhere. Holy Roman Emperor's dead, as a bunch of other Middle Easterns. Kingdom of Leon, excommunication, fine. Kind of expected that, to be honest. Prisoners released by the Kingdom of Aragon, that's kind of them. Another Sicilian cardinal, that's probably good for us, because we are friends with them. You need to leave and get somewhere safe.
God will see justice served.
You could pull back towards Toledo. But really, I don't need you at Toledo. I need you probably back here. Let's do what we were intending to do all this time, get Lisbon upgraded. Because that's our money maker. We want it to happen. Crusaders and the Fatimids are kind of no longer causing issues. King Lucas is severely wounded. Is that a permanent debuff? Take your time for the general to fully heal. He needs to go home somewhere.
Orders.
He's got the same quality as his infantry. That's a problem. Let's pick up some forces from somewhere. I still plan for you to head south, I think.
Of course, my lord.
I need to go somewhere that they can't get to us.
Dear foe. Where to, son? God will see justice served in our battles. I seek an honorable engagement.
Okay, you can't get around there. But we can. Get back here.
I will defeat you.
No, he can get there.
Let me strike, my
We might need to just give him some more forces. Although Lopo's 15 now, so I don't know how useful that's going to be. We could give him some proper forces. King Lucas is not having a good day, that's for sure. These forces push back to Murcia.
My lord.
Over at Barcelona.
See you dead.
So, yeah, so they're building siege equipment, but they've got nothing to do with it. But we can't actually get more recruitment done until we've sorted this issue. God, what do we do now? Toledo's been repaired, excellent. Oporto, we've got a new priest. Is it any good? He's fine, he's never going to be spectacular. Where do we need to send him? Where's really struggling for Catholicism at the moment? Probably over here somewhere.
Continuing tomorrow.
Continuing tomorrow, my lord. I think so. If we could take out Caliph Massara, we would get some military units. I might need to send a big force here to relieve the siege at Cordoba. We'll see.
Orders. Yes.
Let's get a new force built up here, because this force isn't doing much at the moment for me.
Orders. Yes. March. Virgin armies. Yes.
Let's just get what we can together. There's a bit of a force.
Your Majesty. Onward. Bringing our troops together.
There are mercenaries here. We'll have to leave something inside Toledo, though.
Your orders, noble one.
We can send you down towards Cordoba to relieve the siege.
God will be with us, men. To battle. God will see
But we'll be a
justice
little
served in
bit
our
careful,
battles.
because there's still chances of this guy causing problems for everyone.
Let me strike, my lord.
Yes.
Not ideal. Let's have a think. I want you to keep pushing down towards the Moors. That's a pretty big force there, though. Financially, we should be okay next turn.
Orders?
What could you guys usefully do? Both Leon and Salamanca we can't go into anyway. There's not much we can do here, unfortunately. We can send you out to go and we go attack England, I suppose.
Yes.
I don't know if England controls the kind of island of Ireland at the moment. You pull back here. I want to speak to that
Hello, Your Highness.
Crusader States lady.
How may I help you, sir?
Hello there. Oh no, don't do that. Trade rights, map information. Would you do that?
I think not.
No, fine.
You have further
Trade rights?
proposals for us then? No.
No, fine.
Forget this for now.
Oh, they're allied with the King of Leon. That's curious, actually. Could we maybe? Oh my goodness! Look at you. Her Majesty's grace and charm makes her a dangerous political weapon. Mabille the Gorgon.
Adieu, noble seigneur.
Adieu.
I could help seal a strong alliance.
She's 43, so she's definitely a diplomat more than a princess.
Your will.
You pull back to the side of the fortification just for now,
Yes, lord.
just for safety.
Talk is cheap.
I mean, that's not. Maybe you could come round and deal with this force around here.
Closing for battle.
But I don't think there's much more we can do this turn, unfortunately. As much as I would like to.
Ready to trade.
You're generating a decent amount of money. I probably could have moved you somewhere a little bit better. I mean, we'll try and move you down there. It's going to take you a long time to get down there, given you're 47.
Rest until tomorrow.
But you would make a lot of money if you were to make it down there. Come on, Sicily, I need you to keep attacking the Moors, please. Here comes Genoa. Oh, that's curious, actually. If Genoa are out here by Barcelona, they're our allies. They would likely assist us in that battle. That's very useful, actually, for us. Stop attacking my priests. I need my priests. Please. I know you don't like me because you're the Papal States, but please, I need my priests alive. We are going to need to relieve that siege of Cordoba. Oh, there's a big force of the Egyptians outside Constantinople. That's going to cause problems for them. Hey, I'm quite happy for Genoa to take Zaragoza and Pamplona off the Aragonese. That would buy me a lot of breathing room if Aragon were off the field. Okay, they've pulled back from Cordoba. That's curious. Hey, if you want to fight a bridge battle, be my guest. Do have some artillery, which is unfortunate. And you have desert cavalry. This may not be as easy a battle as I thought. You don't have much movement with you.
We shall claim victory in God's name.
It's probably no better time to try do this than on a bridge. If we die, we die, but at least we can take out a lot of them with us. And if we take out the general, that's some military units for us because they'll have been taken out. Let's start the deployment. The quality of our troops leaves something to be desired for sure. You come up here. Go on to loose formation. Because I suspect those catapults will be a problem. It's not an ideal bridge. Really. You guys go here, also on loose. Because your range is not going to be spectacular. Let's try set up some form of wedge here. That's all we can really do. The catapults will start firing instantaneously, as expected. Also, the crossbow militia going up here first. That's curious. Oh, our spearmen are taking some damage. Let's put you guys on the loose, even though I'm not particularly thrilled by the idea. Okay. It's good they're not charging with the cavalry first. That's very useful, actually. Just charge a little bit further forward. Okay, and attack now. We're going to have to attack now. You guys, start firing, please. I don't know where you need to be to start firing, but you need to start firing. These guys are skirmishers. The spear militia should beat them out, hopefully. You, I'm going to come here, please. Don't go on skirmish mode. I need you to stay alive. You guys need to get closer. I know you're not shooting, but you need to.
In our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Okay, the general's not getting involved. The Caliph. I haven't had a bridge battle in a long time, actually. Are they routing? They're not routing. That's annoying. I wonder if they were. Okay, desert cavalry might be a problem for us. But if we can hit their desert cavalry with our spearmen, they should break pretty quickly. Archers, come on, get involved. I know you're not particularly good at doing anything, but you need to be shooting. We need all hands on deck here, please. Oh, Janitor's having a bad day. That's fine. God, your range is abysmal. Oh, these catapults causing us problems, that's for sure.
My lord,
oh, we're routing. We're routing.
battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this
Come on,
turn of
get back in there. Take out that desert cavalry, please. They're routing as well, but we're also routing. Our Hinaters are dead. I need my spearmen to get back in there, really, if possible. Come on. If we need to pull back, we will. I'd rather not, however. Okay, you're back. Come on. Oh, go after these desert cavalry. Go after these desert cavalry, you can still do some good work. Because they're wavering. If the bodyguard gets involved, that's going to be a problem, though. I think they are actually starting to come in now. It could be problematic for us. Oh, goodness me, this is a tough old fight, this one. Get in there, come on. Back in, please, back in. Those of you being spearmen, I'm actually getting my archers to change fire onto them if entirely possible. This is such a mess. Fine, just shoot whoever you can, please. I need you to shoot someone. You are now infantry, so you join with that group, please. You go there. We're taking out 45% of them. Get back in there, come on. Once the general gets in there, that's going to be really problematic for us, I think. Which is why I'm not pushing my own general in that yet, because if we need to retreat, we will. I mean, we've taken out a decent portion of this Moorish force, which is good. Don't push forward too much just yet. Pull back to here for a second. Everyone on that bodyguard, please. Everyone on that bodyguard. Everyone on the bodyguard. Okay, that doesn't cover us coming back, which is not ideal either. Everyone pull back just for a second. Okay, if that bodyguard's not going to push in straight away, that's pretty good for us. Let's just pull back a little bit. If I can let the spearman come over to here, that'd be good. Now charge. Come on, get back in there. We're going to have to commit our general, which I don't really want to do, but get down here. If we can charge into the side of them, we can cause a rout, hopefully. Archers, keep firing at whoever you can. We've taken out one of their bodyguards. That was a big hit, my word. How's our general get? Okay, he's coming down, that's good. If we can charge into the side of these spearmen, we can cause a rout. I think that's, apart from this and the bodyguard, that's all they've got. Right, you push into the side of... You're going to have to push into the side here. Please get your lances down. Please get your lances down, because their bodyguard's coming in as well now. I don't really want you to stay in a protracted fight with them if entirely possible, so pull back, please. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. Oh, we lost a lot of them there. Oh, this is turning against us.
I pray the course of this battle changes, because defeat seems almost certain.
That general problem is that Khalifa. Okay, sound the withdrawal. We're getting out of here. Yeah, that's a pretty sour defeat for us. I mean, we took out what, 61% of them. The force will likely not be a threat, and it's relieved Cordoba, which is good, but it's not ideal. Maybe don't charge into that force. Good. Get out of that. I don't know how you're going to get out of there, but get out of there nonetheless. No, okay, let's get out of it. General's the only surviving group. I don't really think there's much more we can take on because the general's here. And actually, that's just the Desert Cavalry, but let's just keep going because there's not much we can do here.
This defeat is a bitter drink to swallow. Next time, it will be our foe that sups from this most foul cup.
1,000 men lost. That's not great, is it? The losses just keep on mounting up. And that was the force we were going to send down there. We don't even have the money to ransom these guys, which I'd love to do.
No! Show! God is still with us! Regroup!
But that's at least relieved Cordoba a little bit. There's another force coming in here now. Still, we should be okay, I think. And we should at least be able to relieve Barcelona now that the Genoese are outside to help us. Now, what are Leon going to do, if anything? I'm happy and just content for them just to stay there for the time being. If Genoa wants to attack Leon as well, then they're more than welcome to. I don't think they will, because they've already attacked Aragon, but, you know, we can dream, I suppose. Definitely the lack of quality of our troops is showing, because we haven't had money or been able to upgrade for a long time. And it's causing us issues for sure. Please tell me you're going for the... I hope you're going for the fort there. He's already in a bad way. He needs to pull back to Toledo. Withdraw, please.
They were lucky. Regroup now.
Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that one guy attacking, but that's not a problem. Barcelona will be relieved of its combat, which is good. Yeah, they're putting back. I mean, even if they didn't pull back, we would have been able to take them. As long as Genoa's not coming for us. If Genoa's coming for us, this is a real concern. If Genoa comes for us, that's a real problem. We'll have to see. I'm going to follow that Crusader States lady. I still want I still want trade rights with them, if nothing else. I think Constantinople will fall, though. That's for sure. Right, let's keep pushing. King of Denmark is dead, as is the Novgorodian, as is the King of Jerusalem, and the Hanseatic League is founded. It's not so much a league of cities as it is a league of merchant associations within cities of northern Germany and the Baltic. Trading in these times is a dangerous and risky business, and the only way for the merchants to protect themselves is by travelling together. This banding together merchants on the road led to their alliances at home as well. Genoese Cardinal promoted, that's probably good for us. As long as Genoa doesn't decide to backstab us, that would be a problem. King Lucas, protector of his people, 2 free upkeep slots in every city, minus city and higher, and 1 free upkeep slot in every castle. Decrease in time needed to construct walls at castle settlements. Pretty damn good. Mendo Sanchez, you're doing okay, aren't you? Yes, you are. Let's get you out on the field. This place doesn't need Catholicism, other places do need Catholicism. You're quite young, we'll send you down here to try to start converting there. King Lucas, get yourself inside Toledo quickly. Porto, I think you need upgrading, don't you? No, you don't. Somewhere needs upgrading. Silvers, it's Seville, that's the one that's needing it. Russia, Barcelona. Let's go here next, because we need a lot of strength in this part of the world. Let's go for some additional spearmen. I don't really need to retrain those guys, but I wouldn't mind some mercenaries out here if there are some. I'll take that unit of spearmen. I really hope Genoa's not about to attack me, because if they are, we're in real trouble. And because Barcelona is not a castle, it doesn't have a castle nearby to kind of buy itself time.
Speak to our dignitaries, dear ally.
Yeah, they've got mailed foot knights, that's going to be a problem.
Salutations, trusted.
That's a horrendous army for us to fight if we need to. Urban Spear Militia are really tough. They're really strong on defence. They are not like my just town militia, that's for sure. Let's keep on retraining some troops here, because we might be going to war very soon indeed. Actually, we don't need to get the priest here, we can get a priest somewhere else. Let's get some Lusitanians here. Cordoba can have a priest, that's fine. Construction wise, there are some mines here, they're not worth that much though. I'd like to probably keep working on my recruitment just a little bit, because we're so far behind in terms of our recruitment, honestly. Silvers can have a priest and maybe some spearmen, but it probably doesn't need it. A Porto, give you some archers, I would say. Yeah, give you some levy archers, they're pretty terrible, but they could sit on top of a wall or do something, I suppose. We need to get you some more strength, don't we? Because you haven't been training you up very well.
Who has displeased
Try go after this guy. Oh, someone's seen him. Is he dead or is he gonna... He's dead. Great. It's not ideal.
Knife, poison, or strangulation.
Yes?
Survivation would be better. Or survival, I should say. Or survivation, that's not a word.
How may Madame help you, my lord?
Trade rights, please.
You enjoy holding Madame to ransom like this, don't you? Très bien. What
Now,
else do you have to
can I break
suggest?
up an alliance with Leon and the Crusader states? If I marry my princess to their faction leader... That's demanding, they're not going to say yes. I'm willing to give you map information to make it balanced.
Did you intend to insult me with this rubbish?
No, I'm trying to break up your alliance with the Kingdom of Leon.
This way to a lady. Au revoir.
Au revoir, right.
Hello, Your Highness.
We've done what we can there.
Very well.
We've got trade rights, that's better than nothing. It might increase our financials a little bit. Murcia, you can take some spearmen, that's fine. Valencia is still unguarded. We could push for it. I really don't know how good we'll do because there is this force up here, so it's probably not ideal. No, do you know I want to go for Zaragoza and Pamplona? That's fine by me. I think someone's already gone for Pamplona by the looks of things. The only way I could get sail around and go for Pamplona by the sea. That could work. We've only got one boat here, though it's not ideal. You push back to Porto. You need retraining.
Yes?
God's servant.
Let's keep you moving.
Yes, Lord.
Orders?
And you need to go back to Porto for retraining as well.
Your will.
This might be able to take on Pamplona.
Yes.
It's a stupid idea, but it might work.
Sail.
Yes? Joining the fleet.
We just need to make sure to land our forces
My lord, leading the men ashore.
Your orders.
so that we don't get attacked by a boat.
Sail.
But we'll leave things there. So we'll push for Aragon up here in Pamplona. Hopefully Genoa will go for Zaragoza and leave me in peace and not attack Barcelona themselves. If they do, there's not much we can do against Genoa. Genoa are probably one of the top 5 factions, I would think. Yeah, they are. Kind of they're in 4th place at the moment. But militarily and financially they are so much better than we are. And just look how we've been flatlining our economy for the last few turns. That's terrible. Territorial ranking, we're not doing too bad, but it's still not great. Still. We'll leave things there. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.